The rise of Jericho Swain did not merely change the ruler of Noxus. It reshaped the very identity of the empire itself. Noxus was once a monarchical war state, driven by greed, noble bloodlines, and personal ambition. Under Swain, it became something far more dangerous, a centralized, merit-driven empire, guided by vision, sacrifice, and demonic truth. This is the story of Jericho Swain, from patrician heir to crippled general to the unblinking eye watching over Noxus from the immortal bastion. Jericho Swain was born into privilege. He belonged to one of Noxus's oldest patrician houses. Families who claimed descent from the first builders of the immortal bastion itself. These bloodlines believed they were the true source of Noxian strength. But even as a young man, Swain saw something deeply wrong. While the nobles obsessed over heritage and power, the empire rotted from within. Swain uncovered proof of a secret cabal operating at the highest levels of Noxian society. The Black Rose, led by the mysterious, pale woman. They manipulated the emperor and twisted the empire for their own hidden purposes. The truth came at a terrible cost. Swain exposed the conspiracy, and in doing so, condemned his own parents to execution, members of the Black Rose. Though it was his first great sacrifice, from that moment on, Swain established a rule that would define his entire life. Noxus comes before blood, before family, before self. After the purge, Swain abandoned the comforts of the capital E and joined the Noxian military. On the battlefield, his worldview hardened. He fought beside slaves, conscripts, foreigners, and criminals. And he saw something the nobles never understood. Noxian strength did not come from lineage. It came from unity through struggle. A slave could rise to command legions. A noble could fall into obscurity. Only merit mattered. This belief became the foundation of Swain's future empire. Swain's genius as a strategist carried him across the deserts of Shurima, where Noxian forces raised massive stone gateways, Noxtera marking conquered land. But while Swain won battles, the empire itself began to fracture. Emperor Borum Darkwill, obsessed with immortality, launched a reckless invasion of Ionia. Not for conquest, but to seek relics that promised eternal life. Warbands were stripped from critical fronts. Swain's forces were left undermanned and undersupplied. The breaking point came at the Battle of the Placidium. Swain set a perfect trap, but the Ionian resistance held. Led by the young warrior Irelia, the defenders shattered the Noxian advance. In the chaos, Swain was struck down. His left arm severed, his knee destroyed, his army slaughtered. As he lay dying among the corpses, a raven approached, and in its eyes, Swain saw the truth. Not just death, but betrayal. The pale woman, the puppet emperor, the internal rot of Noxus itself. This was not a hallucination. It was his first contact with something ancient, something watching from within the immortal bastion. A demon that fed on secrets. Swain returned to Noxus broken and disgraced. Darkwill stripped him of rank, cast him aside as a failure. But exile gave Swain freedom. He descended into the depths of the immortal bastion, into forgotten halls and sealed chambers. There he found Raum, the demon of secrets. Raum fed on dying truths, memories, regrets, and hidden knowledge. Most who bargain with demons are consumed by them. Swain did not submit. He did not kneel. He did not break. He bound Raum. Through sheer will and ruthless intellect, Swain turned the demon into a weapon, His lost arm was replaced with a demonic one, a conduit for stolen secrets, carried by ravens that now watched the world for him. Swain did not serve the demon. The demon served Swain. Raum's power granted Swain terrifying abilities. From fallen enemies, he harvested soul fragments, memories of the dead. These fragments revealed secrets, future threats, hidden motives. His strength was no longer static. The more secrets he consumed, the stronger he became. The power through knowledge, survival through sacrifice. For years, Swain prepared. He gathered allies among those disillusioned with Darkwill's reign. Chief among them, Driven, executioner, warriors, idol of the masses. In a single night, the coup was executed, bloodless, precise, inevitable. Swain confronted Borum Darkwill in the throne room. He did not assassinate him, he crushed him publicly, ending the era of kings. Then Swain did something no ruler of Noxus ever had. He refused the throne. Instead, he created the Trifarix, a ruling council built on 3 pillars of Noxian strength: vision, might, heal. Swain became Vision, the one who sees the coming darkness. Darius became Might, the unstoppable force of Noxian war, and the third seat, Gil, remained masked, faceless, watching. No single ruler, no absolute power, only balance enforced by fear. Under the Trifarix law, Noxus changed forever. Slavery was abolished, wealth was seized and taxed. Noble hordes collapsed. Rank was earned, not inherited. Noxus became a weaponized meritocracy, harsh, efficient, unforgiving. Yet one enemy remained, the Black Rose. Swain allowed them to exist, not out of mercy, but necessity. Their spies were useful. As long as he watched them, his game with LeBlanc continued. Rivals, allies, enemies. Every assassin she sent became another secret. Everything Swain does leads to one truth: a coming darkness. Mordekaiser stirs in the Grey Realm. The void spreads beneath the world. Demacia fractures from within. Swain prepares Noxus not for peace, but for survival. Jericho Swain is not a hero. He is not a tyrant. He is a visionary who sacrificed his humanity so his empire might live. As ravens circle the immortal bastion, Swain watches, and the secrets of the world continue to fall into his grasp. The sacrifices have only just begun.